What is up, everyone, and welcome to the Random Encounter Podcast, episode 99. I'm your host, James, and I'm joined by Ash Destroyum,
Yo, what's up?
Phaneckswhy,
What's up?
and Bryant.
Live from the void. I just saw Deadpool and Wolverine this morning.
Nice. Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it. It's probably the most meta movie I've ever seen in my life. But really good action. I laughed a lot. Yeah, it was a fun time for sure.
The
Nice.
A lot of good callbacks. Yeah, the opening was great. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, I've heard some spoilers about it. We won't talk about that on here, but I heard some spoilers about it.
I heard a good spoiler,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to talk about it. But I love the spoiler that they did, so that's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
One of the spoilers I heard too, yeah, was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got actually quite a few things to talk about because this week there was a few announcements that happened and quite a few things to talk about. So we're gonna go through that. They're not major news; they're more smaller news, but we'll discuss that. And then at the end, if we have time, we'll actually discuss our favorite games. But yeah, let's go ahead and start off. Actually, before we get started, I do want to note something. Last week, we talked about the Intel issue with the 13th and 14th gen processors, how they weren't going to honor warranty or anything like that. Well, it looks like Intel has done a 180 and say they will now extend a warranty and honor that with those issues. So
They've lost a customer.
Yep, and I'm pretty sure they lost plenty of customers after that. I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, Intel's in a weird spot. We talked about it last week, so I don't want to go too into that. But they're in a weird spot where technology-wise, they do seem kind of behind, and what they're trying to do is brute force their way through power, right? You know, they're still using the same die. Well, not the same die, but they have shrunken it a little bit, but they're still further behind AMD when it comes to using that die, which means it consumes more power. And to try to make up for everything that they do, they just like kind of just make it consume a lot more power overall. And I don't know, it's kind of hard. I feel like they're losing on many sides, right? You got things from like consoles using AMD processors, to portable PCs using AMD processors. There is the MSI call that has Intel, but everybody has seen the performance on that, and unfortunately, not that great at all.
I didn't realize that consoles use AMD
Yep.
stuff, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah, for a while.
Yep.
I don't remember a single console using an Intel CPU.
Nope.
I don't remember that.
It makes my changeover especially good.
Wasn't the original Xbox Intel?
I don't know.
I think so. I could be wrong, but I thought the original Xbox was an Intel CPU.
Good trivia question.
Some sort of Pentium processor, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah.
Was the Dreamcast?
I don't know about the Dreamcast. That's a good question.
Look that up.
But I know, yeah, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series were all AMD. Wii U was also AMD. But then before that, of course, you had the cell processor from PlayStation and then PowerPC on the 360 and the GameCube and the Wii. And then before all of that, I believe everything else was just custom chips all the way. What is up, Geek? Welcome to the podcast.
What up, Geek Show?
But yeah, I mean, like, Intel's in a tough spot. Like, most people are second guessing about buying any, Windows handheld that might have a Intel CPU. Like, the MSI Cloud might have sold a lot better if it had an AMD, GPU, CPU / combo, whatever you want to call it, APU, I guess. But we'll have to wait and see what happens in the future. And see if Intel comes back, because we need competition. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but fortunately, we need competition. So we need more people to step up, bring up their AMD.
I don't want AMD to become the next Intel later on.
No,
So
what might happen is Intel might get booted out as number 2 and go to number 3, and then Snapdragon takes up the spot.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Qualcomm they're already doing it with the Elite X on the Microsoft Surface PC. So. Why not?
Yeah,
imagine an Elite X processor in a handheld.
Yeah, Elite X would be amazing. I mean, we've said it. I think we've said it a couple times on the podcast. Like a Steam Deck running like on an M2 or M3 chip would be like amazing because of those GPU performance on there. Like they can they take less power consumption with those ARM chips, so you get a way better battery life. One thing. And then B, of course, you will get a lot of performance out of that too.
And plus, aren't they fanless too? Because I have an M1 MacBook Pro and
Mhm.
there's no fans on it, so that'd be even better. It's like less
Well,
noise.
It depends.
Yeah, the MacBook Pro M1 does have
Depends.
a fan.
It
Airs are
does.
fanless.
The
Yeah.
airs are fanless, but when you go
I
to
guess
Pro
can barely hear the
Series,
MacBook Pro when it comes to the fans revving up because the
they have to
cord
have
is
a
good.
fan because if they don't, it'll thermal throttle.
Yeah, which makes sense.
So, but yeah, let's go ahead and start off with the smaller news. Starting off, well, I am on the wrong page. I was about to say something. I was like, wait a minute, that was like months ago.
I kind of have an announcement.
But yeah, go ahead.
That I think I shared to you in Twitch chat, James, but I'm making it official. I sold my Xbox 360. I had my Xbox 360 for probably 10 years, give or take, I bet. Like I had like the original one. I sold, I got like the revisioned one or whatever eventually, but I just looked at my list of games and all I had on there that I couldn't play backwards compatible through Series X was like Sonic 06, which, whatever, that game's awful. The Simpsons arcade game, which I have a feeling one day will be re-released again. Eternal Sonata, which I believe you can play through PS5 backwards compatibility or through PS5 streaming through PlayStation Now. Otherwise, you can get it on PS3 and play it that way. And I still have a PS3. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which we all know that's coming out soon with all the rest of them, and it'll be a much better version. And like, I don't know, maybe like NFL Blitz, and I have it on PS3 already. So yeah, pretty big deal. I sold my Xbox 360, and them's the breaks.
Yeah, I mean, the only games I've mentioned plenty of times worth playing on the 360, Lost Odyssey, Infinite Undiscovery. I guess that's really
And
it.
those are backwards compatible.
And Blue
Those are
Dragon.
backwards compatible anyway.
Yeah, all three of those are backwards. Now, here's one thing. Actually, no, never mind. I remember the answer to that, so I won't say that. Because I was gonna say something, but I remember I found the answer to that, so it's 100% false. But yeah, those games are backwards compatible, so yeah, you definitely can play on the Series X. Those games just need to get ported to PC. I've said that plenty of times. I would love to play those games on the Steam Deck natively. That would just be so awesome. But I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Hopefully the stream doesn't crash. It didn't do it last time, so I hope it doesn't do it again. But OBS is just weird because one stream it crashed, the next stream it doesn't. So let's see what happens here. Let me know if you see everything. All right, let me know if you see.
I see the screen.
All right. Okay, you guys see the screen?
Yep.
Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and transition to this on here. We're gonna first discuss the Ayaneo Pocket series. So Ayaneo announced a while back and showed off that they were making two different handhelds, which looks really cool. But now they're officially available for pre-order. The first one is the Ayaneo Pocket DMG, which basically looks like a Game Boy. If you're looking on the screen, it looks a lot like a Game Boy. It looks really cool. I actually am digging it. There is a thumbstick on the bottom left, and in that whole area there is actually a trackpad, which you can technically use it as a right thumbstick if you needed to. For them, it was that if you play mobile games, you can easily use the trackpad to kind of use the swipe gesture to kind of aim around, which is basically what a right thumbstick would do. But yeah, everything on this looks pretty dope. It's pretty powerful. Has a Snapdragon G3X Gen 2 CPU, which is pretty powerful, meaning it can handle up to PS2 and Wii emulation, including Nintendo Switch emulation. So it can handle all that emulation. A lot of people are kind of wondering why, because it's a vertical handheld, and why would you like put all that power into a vertical handheld? Which for me, it did kind of get me wondering, like, why would you do that? Because I believe this is I couldn't find it anywhere, but I think this is a 1x1 screen. But I don't think anywhere on here it actually says. Oh yeah, and this is also a cool Game Boy variant. They call it the retro color, which costs a lot. Just to get the retro version, it's like $550, man. It's ridiculous. But the color scheme is pretty dope. You can't deny that. Having the OG Game Boy, oh man, that's pretty cool. But anyways, it's pretty cool. Like I'm really trying to go ahead and pick this up. I do want to do a review on it because it's very interesting because it's a vertical handheld that has the performance to be able to do PS2 and Wii, and we don't really see that a lot. Typically, the handhelds that have that performance, they're all in the horizontal. Think like RG Cube, right? They're all like in this type of format here, but this is different, and I am kind of interested in it. It has an OLED display, which is also kind of cool. It has a really crisp display, so it's gonna have a really nice display. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on this?
I wish the screen could be a bit bigger, if anything, or like the overall console should be a bit bigger. Not bigger than the Steam Deck, obviously, but like just bigger. If we're gonna have have a processor like that, because
Yeah.
I'm not too sure how like the thermals work on that thing, but like if what you said was true about like running some Switch games, like some Switch games. I don't know about all Switch games via emulation. Then if that's the case, like damn, it does begs the question, why would they even bother to put that processor into this thing? I don't know what the overall aim is for this console, if anything. So
Who
Yeah,
knows, man? Ayaneo's weird.
yeah.
that is true. They are. Oh yeah, here it is. It's an 8:7 aspect ratio, so it's not a 1:1.
That's even more weird. Like it's just like they could have saved more money on downgrading the CPU a little bit and say, hey, if they're claiming to do immersive retro gaming experience, why put that much of a powerful CPU in there to begin with, right? If
Yeah.
that's their aim, it's to me that this is a bit weird from their part. If anything, it's going to be a powerful system. It's just like the stuff they went with when it comes to like the size of it, the screen, the aspect ratio for pairing up with a CPU that can actually run higher than its display resolution and stuff. It's all weird to me. So
No, I agree. A lot of emulation handhelds. They are, some of them could be like kind of like interesting. Like why would you do that? Like again, RG Cube has some weird things going on with it. And on a side note, I posted this in Discord, but my RG Cube, the screen has started to fail, and I hope it doesn't become a bigger problem. But like on the bottom, right here, I cannot swipe up. Like if I were to turn this on, it's off right now. But if I turn it on, it won't swipe up from the bottom. And it's not a big deal because I can navigate using this as like a home and back button here. But the way I got so comfortable like exiting emulators was that you swipe up and then you get the little buttons here and then you press the back button and then it brings you to side menu to go ahead and exit. Well, no, I can't do that. So
Yeah, haven't had that issue.
you haven't had it? Yeah, and I'm like I hadn't used it for like a week, and for it to just happen randomly, kind of scared me. So yeah, I might use it today and see, but maybe it's upset that I haven't used it. I don't know. I don't know. The only thing I can think of, because I had this on the side of my bed, like on the floor, but it was like in a position where like nobody can step on it. It's only if maybe one of my kids stepped on it for whatever reason. But yeah, I'm sorry, that was a side note. But yeah, I'm actually interested to see like it is kind of weird because like you look at the back of like these people holding it, you can clearly see there's an L1 and R1, but that long thing in the middle, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, is an L2 and an R2. So if you extend your fingers even more, you have L2 and R2 there. Like for me personally, most of the games that I'm playing on Wii U, or not Wii U, I'm sorry, on Wii or GameCube or even PS2, don't use the right thumbstick. It's going to be RPGs, which most of them don't really allow you to move the camera. Like at least the ones that I played, outside of like Kingdom Hearts, right? But I wouldn't play Kingdom Hearts on there because I have it on my Steam Deck. But like stuff like Valkyrie Profile 2, there is no camera movement at all in that game. Everything is kind of, right there. The only thing you're doing is positioning where you shoot your projectiles. What else am I playing? Like most GameCube games don't have, that I play at least, don't have any camera controls on that right thumbstick. The most I would need it for is like Melee, where you need to use the C stick. But even then, it's not a big deal for me. But yeah, what about you, Bryant or Fan? Any thoughts on this?
I don't have an opinion. I don't know. Based on kind of stuff that I've seen and your experience and everything, like I don't know, there's something kind of sketch about Ayaneo. It just comes across a little sketch that I don't know how much money I'd want to throw their way. I don't know. It kind of just seems kind of like cheap stuff. Kind
They
of
survive
novel.
on Kickstarter.
What'd you say, Fan?
I say they kind of survive by Kickstarter and pre-orders.
Yeah,
They
it's
change so fast.
um Yeah, it doesn't really interest me. Like I know what your thing is, James. Like, is you're about like kind of having like these small form factor emulation machines just for like convenience and novelty and stuff like that. But I don't know. For me, I'd probably just stick with the Steam Deck unless like something like really substantial came out from something like a really well-known brand or something like that. I don't know. Asus came out with like a mini hand, not a ROG Ally, obviously, but if they came out with, like their version of this or something, like maybe that would be interesting. But I don't know.
I'm curious, did you ever buy that analog pocket?
I did, and I got it, but I never opened it. I ended up selling it.
Oh, okay.
It looked cool enough for me to buy, but then I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'll just play on my Steam Deck if I want to do that.
No,
Pretty
I
much.
hear you. Yeah, analog pocket's another thing that's pretty pricey. I mean, this packaging
Yeah.
though that Ayaneo's got, it's spot on.
That's nice
Like,
packaging.
it's like the minute I saw that, man, they kind of got me.
How much is this?
It is. This one starts off at $350, I believe. Let me check my notes here. $341.
Holy cow, that's a lot.
But
That's a
but
really
like if you
expensive
want if
machine.
you want to get the retro colors, then it's like 520 something. So at that point, you might
Dude,
as
I
well
would
buy
just
the
buy a
Deck
Steam
OLED.
Deck, man.
Yeah,
Like I understand the
yeah.
form factor, but like I just get a Steam Deck for that money.
Yeah.
I think this is like aimed more towards people that want to collect these types of stuff. If anything,
Like a James.
yeah, like a James, right? I don't think it's
Exactly.
I don't think this kind of thing is aimed towards like a casual audience. If anything,
It's
like
aimed for couples, according to this page here. So
That's accurate. That's very accurate.
Yeah, I think the processor is a little overkill. If they would,
it is overkill. Which like I said before, if they would have like bumped out the processor, then these things would have been more cheaper, if anything, right? So yeah.
Well,
And
speaking
the
of
R, the L,
Mhm.
the L and R buttons look a little impractical too. The
Mhm.
L1, R1, R2,
Yeah. I mean,
R1.
That's kind of how it is on the freaking. It's stacked, not stacked, but side by side like that, like on a Nintendo DS or 3DS. That's how they are. Like the L1,
Yeah.
R2 are next to
Like
each
that.
other. So
Yeah,
just
but
kinda
it's not
mimicking that.
separated though.
That's how it is even on their handhelds. Their horizontal handhelds. They
Yeah.
have a huge bar across the top, and then they have the buttons. And on that large
Can you
bar,
feel it
each end
well enough?
is two separate.
Oh yeah,
buttons.
yeah. I see what you're talking about. Yeah. You're right.
Which console? Which console are you talking about?
Ayaneo.
Oh, Ayaneo. Okay.
Yeah, Ayaneo in general, like their handheld consoles,
Yeah.
like their handhelds, their LR buttons are just like that, where it's
Mm.
like two buttons, and then like there's another button, but it's like a center piece. Like it's weird. They're
Yeah.
not stacked like that, but the design is very similar to the same. So
Yeah.
I think they're just going for an aesthetic, is all it really is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree. Especially
but like
with
you
the
said, like
especially
games
with the
that you're
retro
gonna
colors.
play, most of them aren't gonna use an R2 or L2.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
You're mainly
that's
going to be
true.
using L1, R1 most of the time. And be honest, I'm not a big fan of the DMG style like form factor, just because it's not like I feel like my hand would get cramped too quickly. I won't be able to play for long sessions.
Yeah, I got.
Is it one of those things that when you're a kid you have more like you don't care as much when you're a kid, but when you're an adult, like you have old hands that that can't do it, or they're
when
too
you're a
big.
kid, your hands are smaller.
way
small,
smaller.
yeah.
And I got basketball hands, so
You
I
know,
don't know
so
about
like
that.
when you're younger, you have smaller hands, so like your hand can kind of like accommodate that smaller style form factor.
Yeah.
But for adults, like no, like you can probably play on that thing for like an hour before your hand cramps up. You're like, you're done. You know,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be picking it up for a while.
Be a good test. I will test it out when I get it.
Which speaking of, a bit of a side note, I had when one of my roommates' cousins came over and stuff, and he actually had the original Steam Deck, and I actually got to hold it for the first time. And my God, that is the best thing I ever felt.
It's comfortable. It's just heavy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
more
it's heavy.
it's more comfortable than the Switch. I'm like that
Yeah.
it's like it was like a jigsaw puzzle. It like fit perfectly into my hands. It was great. And I'm
What's
like,
funny? You bring up Switch. Sometimes on the Switch when I played at night, like usually you hold the Switch. Well, not as ergonomic as this, but you hold it like this, right? Sometimes at night, my hand gets so tired that I hold it like this, and I start pressing my buttons like this
oh,
because
Lord.
I'm so like my hands get so cramped. With the Steam Deck, I don't get that issue, but with the Switch, I do.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is why I'm hoping for a Switch 2 to be just more ergonomic. Like,
Yeah, I hope
To be
so
f-
too.
To be fair, anything is more ergonomic than the Switch. Like the Steam
True,
Deck,
true.
I agree with you, is the most comfortable thing like I've ever held. But like the Switch is not the high watermark for ergonomic handhelds by any degree.
Okay, how
Yeah.
about this? The Wii U gamepad versus the Steam Deck.
Yeah, that's a much better comparison for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Wii U gamepad was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
Funny enough.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree.
On the back of the Steam Deck, where's my Steam Deck? I have it in my back. Shoot, on the back of the Steam Deck, where it has like the little ridge where your hands rest, the Wii U had that. Like it has that little line on the back.
Yeah.
I mean, they should have just kept that there. I think that was a neat idea. Wii U was definitely way more ergonomic than that.
I agree.
But if you guys don't like that style, handheld, there is the Pocket Micro, which looks a lot like a Game Boy Micro. And this one is not as powerful as the DMG, but still looks cool nonetheless when you look at it. There's 3 different color variants. You have like a black, a red, and then this what they call retro design, which I assume is like NES colors. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's close to NES
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah, because there's a lot of black there, and NES was gray and black, so yeah, that would make sense. And then like red buttons, which the controller had. But yeah, it does have a smaller battery, and then the CPU in this is nowhere near as powerful. It's a Helio G99, but Retro Game Core did mention that this processor is capable of doing some PS2 and GameCube emulation. So there is that. So you can technically get this and probably do some games. I was looking at Reddit, and some people were stating that this CPU here that is able to do games like Final Fantasy X on PS2 no problem. So I assume like turn-based RPGs or anything that's not too intensive, like no like God of War or like F-Zero or like Rogue Squadron or anything like that, you should be able to play those games perfectly fine. A 960 by 640 IPS screen, so not an OLED on this one. A lot smaller battery at 2600 milliamps, which just probably means that if you are going to do PS2 and GameCube, you're not going to get that great of a battery life at all. But this one looks a little bit cooler. It is also a lot cheaper at $190.
That's a bit better.
And yeah, I mean, it looks cool. What do you guys think about this style?
I'd say so. Despite the pricing, I still think it's still aimed towards enthusiasts as want to collect like different kinds of handhelds for collector's sake and stuff, and maybe test out a couple of things. Like again, another James, but like the thing I could buy this for like a kid or something like that wants to so get started with retro games and stuff. But at the same time, I think there's like other better options out there. I feel, yeah, it's just. I wonder how long Ayaneo's been out. I know fan just mentioned about a Kickstarter, I guess for the DMG version, I guess.
Well, no, I mean that's how they started out. It was like they put a lot of their consoles on Kickstarter to kind of get the ball rolling.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not honestly. I'm just
They've
not
been out for a while.
I'm not too confident on how to sell this to someone. That's the issue. Right. I don't know. It's another thing. It's another thing I mentioned before is that what is mainly their target audience, right? Because like if they're mentioning, hey, you could play a whole bunch of these retro titles and stuff on this Ayaneo Pocket Micro, right? I can easily do the same stuff on my iPhone, do the same stuff on my Steam Deck if I have one. But like I can already like do all these things already at this point, and having this, if I wanted to collect it, I guess, then sure. But like for like an average consumer standpoint, I don't know if they're going to be sold on this kind of thing,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're not directed towards average consumers.
Yeah, definitely not. Most of the stuff like you can see here on their main webpage, I mean, they have enclosures like 7600M there. There goes the Pocket DMG. They have a lot of stuff. Just looking at their portfolio, they've done a lot of things. You have the Pocket S, which I think that was given a release date, or there's something else that was put up. I don't remember what it was. I don't think it's the Pocket S. It's something else. But yeah, there's they have mini PCs as well. You have the Flip DS, which was pretty popular there. It's a mini PC, but it has 2 screens. So, for Wii U or 3DS emulation, this is great. And then there's like, they have a million of like portable PCs. They were portable PC before Steam Deck. So they've been out for quite some time. But yeah, as far as like those other ones go, I'll probably pick them up. Like more than likely, I'm gonna pick them up because I want to do reviews on it, and get a feel for them and see how they are. But interesting design. I personally like the DMG design. I actually kind of like that. Of course, my favorite would be like the analog pocket. I think that is perfect. It's just at that price point and only being able to do up to like GBA, to me, it's not worth it. Like if I'm gonna pay that price, I expect to get at least PS2 and GameCube pricing for those. Which with this one you will be able to for around the same price as a analog pocket, which I like personally. But yeah, there is another one that they announced. I don't remember where it is. But
You're
maybe
talking about the Pocket Evo.
yeah, I think that's the one that was correct. Because I
Yeah,
thought,
you have to go to the main page. Go to the home page.
isn't it the homepage? No.
There.
Oh,
It's
there
right
it
at the
is.
top.
Yeah, Pocket Evo. This is a new one.
You might like that one, Bryant. It's got an OLED screen.
Yeah,
So did the other one, though.
that's true. The other one did.
Yeah, but this is a full 7 inches.
Yeah, that doesn't look bad.
16:9. Yeah, a nice battery life too.
Question is, so what was the price on that one?
It's not available yet. It says just
Mm.
follow.
They haven't. Yeah, this is just news.
Yeah, I
Just
thought they
noticed.
announced it. What chip
But
does
look-
this have? Does it say?
Snapdragon Gen 3X.
Oh,
Gen
so
2.
it's-
So this same as the that smaller DMG.
Will this be more powerful than the Steam Deck?
No, because
Technically?
it's an
No.
Android.
Oh, I see.
device.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, it
so
could be depending on what it is. but-
yeah, I mean, there's a video from Taki Udon playing PC games on Android devices, so
Mm.
you might be able to. That one looked actually pretty cool. Oh, look, here was another retro one inspired by the Game Boy again.
I would say that the overall design looks more sleek than the Steam Deck.
This here,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would agree with that.
But I
it's
still
Guarantee
need
you
to.
Steam Deck's more ergonomic.
I still need to hold that first to see if it feels better than the Steam Deck. Which so
Yeah.
far I was already sold on the Steam Deck, but after holding the Steam Deck yesterday, I'm just like, holy shit. Okay, yeah, I'm even more in. Even more locked in.
Mm-hmm.
So
This HD linear mode, Nintendo Switch and ROG Ally equipped with the same HD linear mode.
Oh
Same.
my
I
God.
guess they're saying they used the same one. Yeah, this one looks interesting. Looks like it's gonna be like an Ein Odin competitor. So who knows? Maybe if it gets good reviews, maybe I'll go that route. But we'll have to wait and see whenever they get an actual release date on this thing. That's the only downside too about Ayaneo. They just come up with stuff like crazy.
yeah,
It's hard to
I
keep
just
up with all their stuff.
I just hope they're breaking even on their products. So or profiting
assume
off of
so.
them. More important. So
Yeah, I assume so. But yeah, that is the Ayaneo Pocket Micro and Pocket DMG. Those, I believe, they for the Micro it says by the end of September they'll ship, and for the DMG by the end of October. If you do want to go ahead and pre-order them, you can go ahead and go to their webpage on Indiegogo and basically put in your order there. I know until I think there's like 3 more days that if you do the pre-order, they give you like a gift box, which has like a mug, a stand, some extra like thumbstick toppers and some other stuff that you can get with it. So if you definitely want to get one, I would do it right now. Also, you get the early bird pricing, so it is the price that I mentioned right now is the early bird pricing. The DMG after goes up by $90. So if you don't do the early bird, it's $90 more at $440. And then the micro I think goes up by like $50 or something like that. So yeah, I would say if you're interested in it right now, definitely get it right now. But moving on to our next bit of topic, or our next topic rather here. Nintendo has shared their sales results, and it looks like they are down year over year by, I believe it was 55%, which puts them at 143 million units out right now. And some people are saying that it might not top the PS2 in terms of numbers. I have a couple thoughts about that. One is maybe, like, it's hard to tell because the Nintendo Switch still continues to sell past the Nintendo Switch 2. Then yeah, it might, but this is still very impressive of where it's at because, correct me if I'm wrong, the Nintendo Switch has never gone on sale. Am I right or am I wrong on that?
No, you're right.
You're right.
Yeah, because I've never seen the Nintendo Switch on sale at all. I've seen bundle deals and stuff like that, but it's always been, what was it, $299, $199, and then $350 for the
Yeah,
OLED.
if they get rid of the light
Mhm.
and drop the Gen 1 Switch to $199 when the Gen 2 Switch, when Switch 2 comes out, it would probably still sell.
Yeah, it probably would. I agree.
I've seen
Which
them
they
on
probably
sale at
will
Best
do.
Buy. Does that not count?
Really?
No, they've never been on sale. at
Yeah,
Best
I've
Buy.
never
They've
seen them
never
on
sold.
sale.
I've seen Switch lights on sale at Best Buy.
No, Switch.
Oh, just standard Switch. Okay,
Switch.
yeah, maybe.
Switch Lite, they've been on sales. For what price?
What are they usually, like 200 or something?
They're normally $199.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I've seen them for like 150, 175, like during certain periods. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn I've seen them on sale.
Not yeah, because they could be refurbished. Because I know refurbished appears on Best Buy, and those would be like give you like a price drop there. Yeah, because I've personally never seen it, but I mean if you have, then I guess they are. But yeah, like to my knowledge, I thought they've never been on sale. None of the Switch products at all. Yeah, because I would think if they were on sale for like 150, those things would like sell like crazy. But like the Nintendo Switch has been a product for so long that you don't need a sale for it. Like you can keep it at normal price, and people were still buying it up. You know, it's kind of like their games, right? $60 games. 6 years later, you look at Breath of the Wild, and it's still $60. There's sales every now and then on that, but still, it stays $60 because of that. But to me, I think this is like interesting. Like the PlayStation 2 came out at what was it like 250, right? When it first came out, or was it 200?
That sounds right. I think it was
Yeah.
249.
Yeah, so 250, and then it later dropped to like 150. And I think the cheapest I've ever seen a PS2 was around when the PS3 was already out. They dropped down to like $100, and you get a PS2 for $100. So like for it to go that high, with sales and stuff like that, that makes sense. For the Switch to be close to the PS2 numbers and not be on sale, I think that's a huge, accomplishment in its own. What are you guys' thoughts on these sales numbers?
I mean, Nintendo's definitely making more money on the Switch than Sony did on the PS2.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Because
true.
they were selling those things at a loss like from the beginning. Like they're only making their money because of the software. But Nintendo, they're making money on a Switch. Like for what it cost them to make, they're in the green.
Yeah.
They're not in the red.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So even if their sales numbers aren't close to it in terms of profitability, they're already way more profitable than a PS2.
I mean, everybody knows Switch 2 is coming, so like
Yeah.
most people are probably just waiting for that at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're going to do the same thing. Nintendo's going to do the same. They're going to figure out how to make money on the Switch on hardware alone. They're not going to put the latest and greatest stuff. They're going to figure out a way to still make money off of the hardware.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah, I mean, I could also see the Legend of Zelda, why can't I think of it? Echoes of Wisdom. The Switch Lite that they're doing, I can also see that selling a lot too, and that might add to that number because that's both a collector's item, and people might just want to pick that up. So a lot of people are gonna go ahead and pick that up. Like honestly, if I had the extra money, I would pick that up because it looks cool. Not as cool as the Hyrule Shield 2DS. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I thought that was like one of the coolest looking 2DSs out there. But look at all these numbers. Like Nintendo's accomplished a lot. Like the hardware sales for the 3DS was 75 million. You would think it was a lot higher than that. That's crazy to think that 75. I mean, rounded out 76 million. Wii U is very sad to see at 13.56 million. But then you have the Wii at 101 million, the DS at 154 million, GBA at 81, Game Boy at 118 million, and they include Game Boy and Game Boy Color, which includes also like the Pocket and all this stuff. GameCube at 21.7 million, 64 at 32.9 million, SNES / Super Famicom at 49 million, and then the Famicom / NES at 61.9 million. So
Nintendo's only had 3 consoles that broke 100 million.
Yeah.
Well, not 4 with the Switch.
Yeah. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah, and the Game Boy. And the Game Boy is because if you count OG Game Boy to the Game Boy Color, how many years is that? Because that OG Game Boy
That's a
came out,
lot.
what, 89?
Yeah,
Right?
that's a lot.
Like
Yeah.
88? Yeah,
It
it's
took
like,
them a while to get past 100 million.
yeah.
Definitely more than 7 years, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. And how many revisions? Yeah, Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Light, Game Boy Color. I guess that was it. So yeah, a lot of revisions there too. Where the Switch is just you have a Switch Lite. I mean, Switch OLED is a revision as well, but that's about it. And then DS, yeah, the Nintendo DS, the DS Lite, DSi. Like, how many people bought a DS and then bought a DS Lite and then bought a DSi? Probably quite a lot. Like, I was that guy on the 3DS that I got the original 3DS. Then I bought the 3DS XL, and then I bought the new 3DS XL to replace it. And I almost bought a 2DS as well because I
Do you
thought the
remember?
2DS looked cool. Yeah.
Do you remember that 3DS, the new 3DS, not the XL, the new 3DS that came out like on Black Friday,
Mhm.
I don't know, like 8 years ago, and it was like black and it had like Nintendo
Yep.
characters, like Mario Brothers characters, like in
Yep.
the casing. Like I remember I bought that. I ended up selling it like an idiot. I wish I still had that. Like that thing's worth like so much money now.
Yeah. That's the 3DS that my son has. I feel
So
bad
nice.
because we were gonna buy two, and we only bought one. We were gonna buy a black and a white one. And then like my wife went to go pick it up, but I was like, nah, never mind. We bought one. I was like, man, we should have bought two. That's it. Yeah, that Black Friday sucked. I was working at Best Buy, and so many people came in for looking for that, and I was like, no, like you can get one. That's it. One. That's it. And people were trying to buy a bunch with their whole family members. Like, no, man, like you guys are a whole family. Like you guys can't do that. Oh man,
I think the wind is ever trying to.
scalpers. But yeah, and going on to their units for games or their software results. Right here, we got Mario Kart 8 on top,
Of course.
62.9 million. Animal Crossing second at 45.85 million. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate third, 34.6 million. Breath of the Wild, 32 million. Super Mario Odyssey, 28. Pokemon Sword and Shield, 26. With Scarlet and Violet so close at 20 with 25. I guess that boycotting or whatever, not liking Scarlet and Violet didn't help those sales because it's right up there.
The internet's not real life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's true. Super Mario Party, 20 million, which to me it's not like I prefer the other
Dude.
Mario Party game.
I have a feeling Mario Kart 8,
Mm-hmm.
they're just gonna like come out with another version, but they're still gonna consider it as Mario Kart 8, and they're just gonna rename it. It's just gonna be it's
Mario
just gonna be
Kart
called Mario
8.
Kart Infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8 Infinite. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just grab the 8 and just put it
Yeah.
horizontal.
Just twist it to the side,
Yeah,
and then
That's-
it's a game that never ends.
pretty much.
That's what I did with my Mario Kart video that I did. It's like all you gotta do is I literally just grabbed the 8 for the thumbnail and just twisted it and then put it in the middle to make it make sense. But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom at 20.8 million, which is not bad. Like 20.8 million, and the game's only been out for a little over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. Catching up to Breath of the Wild there. Yeah,
Is that Breath of the Wild sales just for Switch versions?
Yeah, just for Switch versions.
Okay.
Yeah, because we
I
have a
just say the
separate
Japan-
category here.
The Japanese text looks so much classier.
It does, right? Which is funny. I was gonna say all these don't have Japanese text, but never mind. The Pokemon games do. Yeah, I guess they all do. Yeah, look at that Tears of the Kingdom text.
Looks so nice.
Mm-hmm. A lot cooler there. Even the Smash Bros text. The Animal Crossing one, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, it looks kind of like kindergarten or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you were to show me that, it would not. I mean, without like Tom Nook and whoever the other two are back there.
Yeah, our Animal Crossing looks nice.
Yeah.
You know
Out of
what Nintendo
curiosity.
could do to sell more of their game hardware
Mm-hmm.
is if they gave you the option to buy just the cover, right? Just so that way, if you wanted a different country's cover,
You can get it.
you
Yeah.
can get it.
Oh
That'd be
yeah, that'd be
cool.
nice.
That'd just be like an extra little accessory that they could sell.
Yeah. I'd do that. Just out of curiosity, I put up Wii U sales here. Mario Kart 8 was also the number one selling Wii U game. No surprise. And then Wind Waker was on this list. Look at that, 2.3 million for Wind Waker HD.
New Super Luigi U
I have
beat it.
one.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
That's crazy.
That's very
to
crazy.
me.
I have Wind Waker HD
Yeah.
Same here.
I guess
on my Wii U. Like, yeah.
Smash Bros at least is up high. Yeah, I'm curious. How about 3DS? What do we got? Mario Kart
Mario Kart
7. Look at that.
Look how
I'm
much
not,
more
I'm
those
not
games
surprised
are.
about that one.
Yeah.
Like it's in the double digits. The highest that Wii U got was 8, and this is like these are all double digits. It's really
Yeah.
crazy.
And
Animal
then after
Crossing
that,
New
it's all
Leaf.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
See, well, when Pokemon used to be great.
That's crazy. Actually, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokemon games.
Yeah, straight up. Like, I don't know what happened to Game Freak, but they need to pick up the pace because they used to be great, man. That's all I gotta say.
Tamagotchi Life was one of their most. That's crazy.
I never played it though.
I've never played it, but I know some people are crazy about the game. They say it's like one of the coolest things ever.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah. Let's see. Mario Kart
Watch
again. Oh, Wii Sports.
It's second. Wii Sports, honestly, that came with every Wii console, so obviously that was gonna happen. Mario Kart Wii, I would say Mario Kart Wii still won number one for my book.
I mean, look at that precipitous drop. It goes from 82.9 to 37.
Yeah. So
because the game was free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Wii Sports wasn't sold separate, right? You couldn't buy that separately. Yeah.
You could buy it separately.
No, it was already
With the
pre-packaged with the console itself.
Yeah.
So it's hilarious.
It's crazy. Every game, all like the best-selling Wii games are like Wii Sports Resorts, Wii Play, Wii Fit Plus, Wii Party.
Imagine if Nintendo did that with the Switch with their 1-2 Switch games, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not that specific one, but just a different one that was like
Package it in
with like not as many games, just like a smaller amount.
Wait,
like,
before you hit that, I was trying to guess. I was trying to guess like the top games for DS. I was saying number one was Mario Party, but it looks like it's New Super Mario Bros. But I bet you Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Soul Silver, and Platinum are on that list. And Black. I forgot about Black and White.
I bet you if Nintendo did that, a lot of the features that they used to showcase the Joy-Cons probably would have been more utilized. Because those are really the only games that use it. Is those 1-2 Switch games.
I forgot about Nintendogs. It's been a while.
On DS, New Super Mario Brothers was up top. Mario Kart wasn't. That's crazy. I had Mario Kart DS. I think I still do. It's like thrown somewhere.
Yeah, I still have it too. It's fun. It's still a fun game.
Super Mario 64 DS.
But the DS was like amazing for multiplayer because all you really needed was download play to get some files of the game just to play the multiplayer portion of it, which was awesome, right? Yeah. Mario Kart DS was the same. Mario Kart DS took advantage of this by having one person having the game, you do download play, and everyone else plays Shy Guys except for you. But it was still fun overall. Everyone got to play, and it was great. Same goes for
sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, same goes for New Super Mario Bros. And stuff. Download play, you go head to head together to see who collects the most stars and stuff. It made it easy for everyone to come together as long as you have the console, right? It was great.
Yeah.
So,
what I was gonna say is that I don't know about you guys, but the DS was my first touchscreen. Like that's something that's so seminal in our lives now is like touchscreens, and the DS was my definite first touchscreen. Like I remember playing the Mario 64 DS game, and like they had like those mini games in it, like where you'd like do stuff like slingshots and all this weird stuff, and
like draw like a trampoline and he jumps on them.
Yeah,
and stuff. Yeah.
And it was like it was so novel at the time, like having a touchscreen, and now it's like not a big deal at all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the DS was the first for a lot of things. Like even the messaging, the picto chat and stuff like that was, to me, that was like, oh man, that's the best thing ever.
The thing was, the DS set the groundwork for like how you're supposed to interact with people and stuff. Because at the end of the day, as long as you have the console, then you can definitely play. I praise the Nintendo DS for lots of things because, like, especially for the DS download play feature, because like you don't have to go out and buy the game yourself. You could just connect to the person who actually has the game and play with them that way. I love that feature a lot because not only it was for multiplayer, but if you had a Nintendo Wii, I forgot. So I forgot where you have to do this somewhere, but you have to have the Nintendo channel on your Wii,
Mm-hmm.
and then get the demos that you want to play onto your DS, like the DS demos and stuff. That's how I was able to try out Ghost Trick and stuff, because at the time they had a demo for it. You go through the Nintendo channel, and then you will do the DS demo play. I didn't know that was a thing. That was great. It was amazing. It was just Nintendo at that time knew how to use the technology really well in regards to wireless connectivity and everything, and I praised them for that. It was great. The accessibility was amazing, you know.
Yeah,
So
I agree. It's funny because like Nintendo is so it's also they've been very innovative in like their software and hardware and how they works together, right? Their ecosystem, if you would say, and it feels like the Switch on certain like on the basic of levels, it feels very archaic, right? Like menu design, yes, it's basic, but it's like too basic. Right? It's like almost like, hey, you gave an average person, hey, I need you to draw up a menu for my next console. He's like, okay, let me just put a bunch of squares and there you go.
I
Right?
feel
Mm-hmm.
I feel the minimalism is kind of part of their aesthetic when it comes to menus and stuff. So when we're starting from like Nintendo DS, I thought it was cool. If anything, it was just straightforward to the point and going from point A to point B. Honestly, funny enough, I feel like that DS menu, it was still better than the Switch menu. Funny enough, I don't know what it is, because there was a lot of like nostalgia sounds towards it. Like if I
Yeah.
would have closed my eyes and somebody would have turned it on, I would have know what that is right off the bat.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, with the Switch, when you turn it on, there's no like startup sound or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just boots up and then menu, and
That's
that's
true.
it, right? So at least the DS at least tries with that. And then like as time progresses, when we go from like the DS to the DSi, it starts to get better. It still looks a bit more minimalistic, but now you have ambient background music for that stuff, right? And then as we go through different menus and stuff, we just get more like themes and features and stuff, which is great. Which going from the DSi, we go to the 3DS, and it gets even more better because now we go to the eShop, we get themes and stuff, and now it's not as minimal anymore with the stuff, and because of the better processor, it gradually got better and better over time with the handheld consoles. And then from that point, I don't know what they decided to do with the Switch when it came to the menu stuff. I from that, I still miss it. Right, I like to open my DS and still just sit in the menu because I just like love it so much. But yeah, they had something going for it. They laid out the groundwork, build on top of it, and it was great and stuff. I guess they wanted to go back to the drawing board with this Nintendo Switch when it comes to the menu. Maybe with the Switch 2, the menu might get better or something like that. I'm not too sure.
I hope so. I heard somewhere, but I think it was just a theory that the reason it was minimal is because they didn't want all the little bit of power that they had to go to any type of like animation or anything like that and slow it
Which
down.
makes sense,
They
yeah.
wanted to
I
be as
get it.
fast as possible. But I'm like, I mean, the XMB on cross media bar on PS3 was super fast and it was minimal, but it still was very pleasing and aesthetically pleasing. Like they could have done something.
It's
But
something, yeah. I agree. I think they don't want to take too many chances on certain things. They just want to just stick with, all right, here's a basic menu, here's all your games, and call it a day. So I think that was their main objective. I think for next time, once the Switch 2 comes out, they're gonna have better hardware, obviously. So from that point, it's gonna like give the developers the opportunity to actually better the menu in certain places. Like for example, give us themes. Why we have white and black themes? What if on my menu to be red like Mario or green like Luigi or blue like my favorite color, right? Like
agree. Yeah.
let's go bit further with that, So
They should just what they should do is whatever game your cursor's on, the background should just change.
Yeah.
To the artwork style.
Just like the PS4 and PS3, I think, and even the
just change
360.
the artwork
Yeah.
style,
Yeah.
and then
PS5,
it just like plays, minimal whatever
Music.
soundtrack from that game, and that's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a lot to do just that.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You can literally just make a cover art, right, and then it just changes that entire background blurred as that cover art.
I hired an emulation station team
There you
or
go.
wherever
They
they pull
won't.
their
You know they
stuff.
won't.
Yeah.
It's at this point, like when the N64 emulator from the Nintendo Switch Online came out, it was a bit laughable a little bit, but
They
at
should just
that
make that
point,
part of the download. When you install a game, it's installing into the thing, right? So every
Yeah.
developer should create a theme music for your game plus a background drop for it. Like it's part of the download. Like it's part of the game.
I mean, you think they would, but I mean, I don't know. Those are good ideas, fan. It's just Nintendo kind
Nintendo,
of
if you're
does
listening
their
to
own
this,
thing.
hire me.
Yeah, Nintendo's kind of doing their own thing at this point, right? So all the stuff we're like flinging at them, not just us as a podcast team, other people that probably were like projecting the same thing. I don't know if Nintendo's actually listening to that kind of feedback at this point because they just want to do their own thing, which again they can either take 3 steps forward or 3 steps back. It just
I
that's
mean,
how Nintendo
I hope
rolls.
so. Like
So,
the new Switch is a day one buy regardless for me. But
yeah, same for me.
like if they had that, like I would it'll immediately be better than the Switch. Just having that. Like I don't even care about the more power thing. If you just have background ambient like music or sounds or anything like that, it'll be dope because honestly the Switch is boring to navigate. Like when you're on the Switch and you're just navigating around, like this is boring. Even like Nintendo Switch Online. Like I think that little menu there looks better than the Switch's main menu, but there's still no like background music or anything like that. But the startup sounds are there.
It just lacks life. That's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no music. There's nothing like that. Heck, you even got that you even get all that stuff you wanted from the Steam OS on the Steam Deck, bro. Like, bro.
That's true.
Vanilla, by the way, because I know I've seen some people actually even edit the Steam Deck OS intro. It looks freaking awesome, by the way. But you don't even have to do that to get a better menu experience compared to the Switch. You know, which I mean. To be fair, the Steam Big Picture Mode menu that you see on your Steam Deck has been out for a good while. A good while. So it had time to marinate and actually get patches in there. So I think that's kind of a bit of unfair, but still, like Nintendo could add at least something like some music in there or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, my Steam Deck, I have Wii U sound effects, and then I have like I think the Wii U download music on the background. So I'm navigating my Steam Deck, I can hear that music. It's like
bro. Yeah, you're just missing that music, huh, bro?
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
It makes it feel much better just navigating through the menu because you have these nice tunes that I think Koji Kondo was the one that did the music for, which is like it works.
I just think Nintendo needs to look at the internet a bit more because I don't know if they realize this, but like a good amount of like the Instagram reels or TikTok or whatever, majority of the background music is literally coming from the Wii channel, the Me channel, all that stuff. That's literally Nintendo's copyrighted music. Yeah. They should know by this point that hey, we probably should bring this back in the next in our next iteration. Like, it's a no brainer.
It's good music. It's good music. I use it in my videos a lot. I always have. My recent video, the intro was the DSi channel, or was it something else? No, was that the intro? No, I had the DSi channel somewhere in there. I don't think that was the intro, but like I've done like Me channel. I have it set up like I'm not gonna mention some of the songs, but I have some other like ambient sounds or like songs from like the Wii U and stuff like that planned for future videos as intros because it works great. Like it's just great music. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into our final topic because we still got a little bit of time. Let's talk about our favorite games, and we're gonna do this a little bit different. I was thinking of us just having a round table discussion.
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
We forgot we didn't do the biggest topic of all the last couple days. RIP Game Informer.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. Yes,
I forgot to. Yeah.
Yes, Game Informer. Oh man, like, it's sad stuff because Game Informer was a huge thing. Like I used to have a bunch of their magazines, and I loved it. It was a great way to preview games. I would always see the reviews. Man, such a great magazine. It kind of sucks that the position they're in, and not the position they're in because they're no longer a thing anymore because they completely closed down. GameStop announced that they closed down immediately. Apparently, what happened was the Game Informer team had a meeting Friday morning, and that morning was just for GameStop to say bye, and that was it, which is kind of sad. Like, did you guys own Game Informer at all? Like, have you ever owned an issue, or did you guys subscribe to the issues at all growing up? Or anything like that?
My mother did it for me back then because she know how much I like the Game Informer magazine, so I definitely have a lot of memories towards it. But I ever since then I've definitely grown out of it or something like that. I don't know, because I always, since like I have more access to the internet, I access to other things too, instead of Game Informer.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest, because I was looking more into it ever since that announcement, and what I noticed is that the editors and writers for Game Informer are not able to like retrieve their work
Yeah.
from their stuff. So like they can't even add that stuff to their portfolio if they want to find their next work for their next job or something like that. So that is kind of shitty. Not even kind of. It is shitty, right? So I'm not even concerned about Game Informer, like, you know, disappearing. I'm more concerned that the writers and editors are not even able to like get their work and prove to their next employer that, hey, they used to work for Game Informer and this is their work, right? I'm more sad about that, if anything. So
You were gonna say
But yeah.
something?
How many of us? Yeah, how many of us worked for GameStop?
I did.
I try to
You
work for
did?
I try to work for GameStop, but no, no, not
Okay.
me.
Because I just like my fondest memories were really selling the crap out of that magazine with the GameStop card, like with the magazine subscription, 10% off of the used games, 10% more in trading in, and that was like the thing that I was kind of known for when I was the third key at GameStop, was being really good at selling those magazines. And then, obviously you had the pre-orders you had to sell and everything too. But yeah, like it's just unfortunate because I mean, when you think about it, magazines really are something that people generally probably more so have on airplanes and stuff, like just a quick thing
Yeah.
you pick up in the little gift shop at the airport or whatever, because it's
Mhm.
like, why wouldn't you just look at your phone to get the most literal up to the second information rather than go into a magazine and
Yeah.
it's a month old information at that point. And I mean, I'm not saying I don't enjoy magazines. Like, they can have really good writing, they can have good preview events that are still accurate, they can have reviews that are still accurate, but like as far as for news and stuff, like they can talk about something that's like big news, yeah, like 6 weeks ago or whatever. So yeah, it's sad. I did like getting the magazines every day. They're great bathroom reading material, stuff like that. Just throw it somewhere really easy to access and just have a quick read of something. But getting those different cover stories were really good. Like a lot of really cool art came from that, and a lot of really
Yeah.
nice stories. And yeah, it is sad just because it was kind of like the last bastion of gaming publications. I think there is like one that's out now that's like really, really independent. That's, I think, like quarterly, like for PlayStation, that like some guy does. But as far as like a mainstream gaming magazine, like that was pretty much the last one. So
Yeah.
definitely RIP to Game Informer, and best wishes to those affected.
Yeah. Because like Nintendo Power is no longer a thing. EGM, PlayStation Magazine. Well, you said there might be like some type of one-off, but yeah, there's the official
Yeah, it's not
PlayStation
official.
Magazine. Yeah.
It's
See,
not official.
there was the Xbox one as
Mhm.
well. Yeah.
I
And
loved EGM. EGM was my favorite. That and official US PlayStation magazine with like the
yeah.
demo disc every month or whatever.
Those, like, honestly, like magazines in general, like back in the day, go to the supermarket and I would tell my mom, like, while she's shopping for the foods, like, Mom, I'm going to the magazine
Yep.
section. She's like, okay, just stay put. And I would go there
And
and
they
just
started
sit
wrapping
down.
them.
Yeah.
Just sit down there and read.
Yep.
Go
I
through
would
a
just
And
bunch
they
of
sit
start
down.
wrapping them.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't buy magazine subscriptions, so that's the only way for me to get my hands on it.
Yeah, like Game Informer, I did get, and it probably was like when I got older and signed up for the subscription. But I would get them in. I remember I was always excited to get it in the mail, and then I would go ahead and read them. And I had a stack. I remember like the Final Fantasy 15 one I had kept for the longest time. I don't know where it is, but because I love the cool artwork that was in the front. Um, what else? There was a bunch of them that I had. There was a Batman one that I had for, I think, Arkham Origins, maybe, Arkham City Origins, or did I make up? Yeah, Arkham City Origins.
Arkham
For
Origins, yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, Arkham Origins. Yeah, it is that.
Oh, with
Yeah.
Batman and Catwoman, or
Yeah.
No, that's Arkham
No,
City.
oh,
no, it had
Arkham Origins
it's
is
all
the prequel.
it's all white, right?
Yeah, it's all,
Right.
maybe it is Arkham City because I think it did have Batman and Catwoman. It's all white and
That's
it's like
Arkham
red.
City.
Yeah,
I thought
so
it was Origins.
Yeah.
I thought it was Origins too, but no, I think it is Arkham City. I don't know. I gotta look through it and see if I still have it.
Yeah,
'Cause
same
I
here.
had a stash of them, but it was all like it was good information. But you are right. You know, unfortunately, in today's world, information's instant. Like even then, I rarely use like news sites. Like if I want to know what's the latest news, I just go, I can go on Twitter and there's somebody
Or
who's got
Reddit.
it there that second. Yeah, or Reddit, right? That second they got that. Like I don't have to wait for IGN to write an article or something like that. It's like instantly it's already there, and that happens. So a lot of times real time news you'll get it while we're streaming or something like that. It pops up. It's just sad. I mean, part of it is because I'm an old man and this is just what I'm used to. And see something like that's felt like traditional go away is just kind of like, man, like that kind of sucks. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Game Informer. Anybody else got any last thoughts on that?
Yeah, it was a great
I just hope
publication.
all the
So
people, all the writers of Game Informer should just come together and create a website just like all
Yeah.
these other people and do their own thing.
Might as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well. Honestly, yeah. If they can get the same deals and stuff like that. Because to be fair, their Resident Evil issue, a lot of the first information was from Game Informer, because they released that issue digitally. And I remember we did a podcast on that. And that's how we were able to talk about it because I had the subscription for Game Informer. So I read that whole issue and then we talked about it on there because they were the first one to have that information. Capcom kept their mouth shut pretty much for the whole time, and I guess only talked to Game Informer. So when Game Informer released that issue, all that information was there. So they had some good deals going on, but I think it's just something to do with GameStop. Yeah. There is one more thing that I did forgot to talk about, and that is Bungie. Bungie announcing more layoffs. Again, big corporations buying other corporations usually never a good thing because there's always layoffs. And yeah, Bungie's layoffs is pretty weird because apparently their CEO was buying a bunch of cars and offering to show employees all his new cars that he bought, and then 3 days later he's announcing that they're canned. And I don't want to get too much into this because like my view on corporations is that it's just corporate greed, right? It's very rare to find a company that actually cares about their employees. There's few companies like Nintendo, Costco, right, is one of them that they care about their employees and they treat their employees with care, and that's really what that matters most. Like these companies were willing to make a pay cut so that their employees can stay and survive and stuff like that. Where you have the opposite of we talked about GameStop, Bungie here just cutting jobs and being like, yeah, that's it. They're also gonna go ahead and not do major expansions for Destiny 2 anymore, and they're only gonna focus on smaller updates on Destiny 2 and then Marathon, which I don't think has a release date yet. So, yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on this mess with Bungie?
I'm not surprised honestly because I mean Intel also announced that they're gonna lay off 15% of their workforce, which is around 1,500 people, I believe. So
Who did?
Intel.
No, I thought it was higher than that. I thought it was like 15,000 people.
Oh, 15,000. Yep. Ooh,
Yeah.
my bad. Yeah, even worse. So
Yeah.
like at this point, tech layoffs are still happening, and like I
No.
from the way I see it, I feel like I feel like they did a terrible job when it comes to like predicting their budget. Because ever since COVID hit, they're all companies were thinking that they were going to hit like the highest profit they're going to actually make up to. But after COVID was done, COVID-19 was done, or post COVID, now they're starting to realize that like the profits are dropping. They're still making profit, by the way, but it's just they're dropping, and they want to make sure they keep those profit numbers by just laying off people, right? Which goes back to one of your main points, that corporate greed, pretty much, which that in of itself is not surprising to me. So,
Yeah.
you
It's like
it
people expect shareholders and stuff. They want infinite growth, right? And in reality, that's not a thing, right? You can never really have infinite growth. Like you'll have your ups and downs, but shareholders don't care. They just want to see their money go up, and that is it. So typically what happens is they do layoffs. They cuts overhead, and then the way they get by is they can hire people. Sometimes they'll hire new people, but at a cheaper cost and give them double the work. So, we used to have the one person that controlled the mouse, the other person controlled the keyboard. Well, now we're getting this new guy that's can do both the mouse and keyboard. Like, bad analogy, but you kind of get what I'm going at there. You have one person doing multiple jobs, and yeah, it's. What about you, Brian or Fan? Any thoughts?
Sony made a mistake. They hired them for their expertise in the multiplayer arena, and now they have a Sony guy running it. It's like they brought these guys in to kind of be an independent partner for multiplayer and everything like that, and now they have to end up like righting the ship after they paid all this money for it. Like, this is not what they wanted. This is not what they intended Bungie to be. But
that or
and then on top
Bungie,
of that
like,
too,
oversold or upsold,
right?
What they were doing.
And then you have that thing that came out too about like they had some project that was gonna be like their next thing, and that's on hiatus until they figure out like what they want to do or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's not a good look.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but Bungie was like a ship with a lot of holes that they patched or covered really well once they sold to Sony, and then Sony, like, ooh, shiny boat.
Yeah. Yeah, there was, I think, a report that Microsoft was looking to buy Bungie, but people were saying that no, they're not managing money correctly, or there was some issues, so Microsoft decided not to buy Bungie. So, I mean, that's possible too. That Bungie just, the CEO doesn't know how to run a company. That's always possible.
And it's possible these layoffs could have been like in the plans, but they hid it from Sony.
Yeah, that's also a thing.
And now Sony's like, well, shit. Now we have to kind of do it.
Yeah.
Now they look like they're the bad guy. When like we've only had this company for a year, less than a year.
Yeah.
Because when you buy a company, you buy all the problems.
Yeah.
And
what's
all the
funny,
goods and bad. You kind of get it all.
What's funny is when I think about this, it's like Sony and Microsoft, they bought companies, laid off a bunch of people from said companies that they purchased and stuff like that, right? In this case, Bungie, I think it has more in line of what to do because, like you said, Bungie's kind of being run independent, but even though Sony owns them. But Nintendo, on the other end, they bought companies. Like, they officially bought Monolith Soft, and they officially bought, who was it? They bought somebody else recently. I don't remember who it was. Or the Luigi's Mansion team, something level up or something, not level 5, but the people who make Luigi's Mansion, basically they bought them as well, and instead of them laying off people, Monolith Soft is hiring, which is funny. And then you have them too.
Next level.
They're hiring more next level
games. Yeah, I remember.
So Nintendo's kind of doing the opposite, but I think they're also smart because they don't go crazy hiring people like crazy. They only hire like incremental. Not only that, I mean, Nintendo typically keeps their employees for like forever until they die, like literally. Oh yeah, but that sucks.
Maybe some of these layoffs will shuffle things around.
Maybe, but I mean, all I see is independent studios being made, and then independent studios being bought, and then they be closed down, and then it's like a circle, and it's just like, I don't know. I honestly don't know where gaming is going in the future. I've already shared plenty of thoughts on my thoughts on the current state of gaming, where I don't think it's in a good place, and I'll just continue to play old games, and yeah. You can put me in a retirement home with a giant emulator that allows me to play all my old games. I'll be okay. Easy as that.
I'll be fine too.
Yeah.
I'll be fine with that, honestly.
All right. So let's go ahead and talk about our favorite games. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit different. Basically, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to name a console, and you guys are just going to think of the first game that comes to mind in terms of, because I would assume the first game that comes to mind is a favorite game, but hopefully not a bad game. But we're going to do it
Didn't we do this?
Did
we did this like a few weeks ago, like where you said a console and we named our favorite game from that.
I think you're
console.
right. We did do that. Yeah, we did do it that way.
We could play Guess That Game again. We didn't play it with Ash this last time.
Wait, what? What happened?
Oh yeah, let's do that then. You guys want to do that?
Guess that game. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Isn't
he
isn't
wasn't
that
there.
isn't that video game 20 questions?
No. This
a
is
little bit
completely
different.
different.
Yeah. So we
Okay.
can.
You want to do it on your computer screen since you did the shared thing again? Because the thing changed on the stream. So if you just go to the website, guess the .game.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it? Guest doc.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. Guess GUES THE.GAME.
I guess I did miss a podcast a few weeks ago or something. Or
Yeah, there was one podcast that you weren't in, and we played
I
this
see.
game.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was fun.
So let me go ahead and
It's,
share the screen.
it's just a game I found, like a YouTube channel played, and I'm like, ooh, this game looks fun to play.
Okay.
And you might
Oh,
just
I
like,
see.
yeah.
Based on the screenshot, then you
Yeah.
would guess that game. Is that what you're saying? I
Yep.
see.
And you
Oh.
basically, the picture gets easier and easier as you go. So
Well, right off the bat, based on the color, looks like we're recording from a camera. I'm gonna say Outlast.
well, this is a screenshot from the game, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna say Outlast
Normally,
already?
nobody's like that in Outlast. It's
go ahead
one
and
of the
zoom in
few
a
games
bit,
that.
on your browser.
Say it
James.
again. I'll zoom in.
Zoom in on your browser, yeah.
Okay.
Just hold control and scroll up on your keyboard. There you go.
There. Is that good enough?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
If you guys want to skip a couple of times, then yeah, sure. So that
We got
way,
six guesses total. So
yeah, I say Outlast unless anybody has any better guesses than I do.
how are we gonna do
I
it?
have
If somebody
no idea.
guesses, they're out already for that game. So you have one guess and then you're out.
I think we could just be a group game. just
Yeah,
for
group
fun.
game. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So
'Cause remember, some of those are like niche indie games that none of us
Yeah.
even knew last time we played. So,
all right, let's
but yeah, I have no idea what this one is.
let's skip. So
No. But
you wanna try
let's put
Outlast?
Outlast.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to do Outlast. I want to see if it's right. Oh, okay. Let's do Outlast. Outlast 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
What the hell?
This
It
is a game
just
with a Metacritic score of 60. And it's
60.
a different screenshot of the game.
It says Riv. Witcher. Is that
Riv or
Rivia?
something? Yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
with the car.
I don't think
Yeah,
there's a
with the
car
car.
like that.
Is that a car? Oh, yeah, it is a car.
This is still the same
same
game.
Yeah, it's the same game.
Okay.
Just a different screenshot.
Wait, you want to skip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I ain't got nothing. the heck
Xbox
is that?
One, PC, and PS4.
Okay, so last generation.
Yeah, and I don't know what I'm
Is
looking
that
at.
snow?
I have no clue.
A
can't know.
little bit.
It's so hard to tell. The picture is like so.
Multi-plat.
Yeah.
It's multiplat, but it's so like
The
out
the
of
picture
focus.
the
Oh, this
picture
is
itself.
a cursor. You see it aiming, so it's a first
Oh
person.
yeah. Okay.
You see
So-
that?
Okay.
Is it a Modern Warfare game, like a Call of Duty game?
Could be.
Possible,
Maybe.
but I don't know what Call of Duty game looks like this.
Maybe Battlefield.
Yeah, it could be a
No.
Battlefield too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Next.
What is this? Like this thing has to be.
Okay,
It says
It
Ryan.
has to be a Call of Duty game, dude.
Yeah, it
That's
has to
like-
be. If you
that's
have
like
something
check-
like that,
That's
bro,
like a
Come on, it
niche.
says
Yeah.
FPS, post-apocalyptic.
Okay,
shit.
post-
Fallout or something? Is that text kind of Fallout-y or something?
Oh, it's Fallout. Yeah, that looks like Fallout text to me actually.
Does it say
Yeah.
Ryan?
Like Fallout 4?
Oh, wait,
Was
hold
Fallout
on.
on PS4 though.
Yeah, it was Fallout 4.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Before you put that in, let me just look it up.
No, just type it in Fallout. 4.
Type it.
Yes, it has to be. It has to be
One
Fallout.
word.
It has to be Fallout.
Was one-
Yeah. Fallout 4 specifically.
One
Yeah.
word. Yeah, Fallout 4.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm so confused.
So you see how the Fallout name is in red, or down, scroll down,
Yeah.
right there, Ash. If it was the same, if it was within the Fallout franchise, the whole thing would be yellow.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Just to give
Okay.
you an idea.
So, all right. Now we got more HUD stuff. So we got.
Detected.
I don't recognize this
Level
at all.
1 XP.
Post-apocalyptic.
Could it be that one game
Oh,
that
Metro.
Metro?
What was the other
I
one? Like
didn't think
Last
it had a-
Days? or
Oh,
whatever?
if anything,
There's Metro Last Light.
I play Metro and
2033.
I only play Metro and Ranger
Or
mode, so
Dying
I never
Light?
know what the thing looked like.
Oh.
Not Dying Light, definitely not.
Or-
Not Dying Light.
Repel
That
the
text
that?
kind of looks Dying Light, but maybe not. Repel the. Yeah, this 2019.
2019, yeah.
Yeah.
Did Dying Light come out
Dying
in
Light?
2019?
No,
Maybe.
Dying Light's a bit older than that. Actually,
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah.
So, I think it's Metro.
Go for Metro. I only play Metro in Ranger mode, which it gets rid of all the HUDs, so I wouldn't remember what.
But
the
what Metro
HUD
would
looks
be
like.
around that time?
I would say I think Exodus
Last Light?
came out around that time. I believe.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Exodus. So let's try
Yeah.
Exodus. Nope.
Nope.
Now we
sucking.
got footage.
Developer,
What is this?
Developer Taeon SA.
I don't know what
Yeah,
game
I
this
have
is.
no idea.
Let's wait. Hold up a second.
I don't know
It
what
looks
game this is
stiff
either.
as heck, though.
Fighter
Okay.
Scout. Is that a robot? It's
Could-
too.
could-
no,
could-
I'll
could-
say
could-
too
could-
human, but I don't think so.
Could this be like a Terminator game? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know who made the Terminator game years ago. I don't know.
I give up.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
give up
me
too.
too. I don't recognize this at all. I've never seen this.
Watch it be
Days
Terminator.
Gone.
No, Days Gone's not.
No,
first
Days Gone's
person.
third person.
And it's
And it's
Sony
not
multi-plat.
exclusive.
I'm trying to think of like all the post-apocalyptic.
I've never even heard of Taeon.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
It's,
I
it's
mean,
cra-
that's
it's
why
nuts.
the Metacritic was 60.
Maybe it is that Terminator game.
No, don't take my word for it. I mean, it could be, but it's I don't know.
Okay, I'm
if
dying.
the game,
I'm dying here. What is it?
Yeah.
All right. Terminator Resistance.
God.
Oh my god!
I should have posted Terminator, man.
I hate myself. Oh my god.
Oh.
I was like Terminator. Oh god, I hate myself. I hate
Oh.
myself, bro. This is why I was when you second guess yourself. I fucking hate this game, bro.
We gotta play the previous days.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
go previous days to play because it's a different game each day.
Oh, okay.
Man, I'm sad, bro. I'm so sad. I would have gotten it.
All right. Ghost of Tsushima. No, I don't know.
No.
Right off the bat, I can't
That's
tell.
grass.
Skip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 84.
Metacritic score 84. I don't know what I'm looking
I
at.
mean, you
though.
weren't too far off of Ghost of Tsushima. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, those technically could be like,
Yeah, those do look kind of sushimi houses.
yeah, like on
Yeah.
the beach or something.
I need to look at the architecture more, so we can hit skip for this one.
Yeah, skip.
Oh, Wii U, Xbox One. Oh, Assassin's
What?
Creed, Black Flag.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. Yep.
Yeah.
Because
That
this
does
is shit.
it.
It's got to be Black Flag. Because it's Wii U.
I swear, if it's not Black Flag, I'm quitting.
Ah.
2 asses in the name, got it.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Hey, there you go.
There we go.
The
Nice.
play briefs. Oh no, why do they always do this?
I don't know. That's weird.
Mega Man.
Mega Man. That's easy.
Man,
That has to be Mega Man.
yeah.
The
Mega
question
Man
is,
what,
which
though?
one?
Say the original.
I'm going with the
You
original too.
sure? It'll be that vibrant in color.
Yeah.
That's more like Mega Man
I'm gonna
9.
say 8.
No. No, it's definitely not 8. 8 was for PlayStation and Saturn.
With this color. You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's do Mega Man. I'm saying it's Mega Man 2 words, right? Yeah, Mega.
Yeah, it's two words.
I'm thinking it's like 9, but we'll go with your guys say. You saying original?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with original for now.
Man.
No, it's not a Mega
It's
Man game
not.
at all.
It's not even the
At
Mega
all.
Man game at all.
Original release 2.0 for Metacritic.
So definitely an older game.
It's not helping us.
Well, no, that's
Yeah,
basically.
this is obviously an NES game,
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's before. So
Yep.
it's not a
This
Mega
looks
Man.
like
game,
Ninja
yeah.
Turtles.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
was
it could
thinking
be
Ninja
actually.
Turtles also. You want to try
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try it.
Or it might be
Like
Teenage Mutant Ninja
two
Turtles.
to the arcade game.
What, Turtles of Time or what? Which
No,
one?
Shoot. Yeah,
The
you're
arcade
right.
game.
Where's
It's
it?
called
Back from the
TMNT 2,
Sewers?
the arcade game for NES. I don't think so. Like that's the Game Boy game.
Teenage Mutant Battle Nexus?
No. Keep going.
I don't see that as an
Just-
option.
I guess just do like arcade attack. I don't know.
Arcade is
I don't
not-
know. Or just do the first one maybe. Just you click
Yeah,
that.
looks like the
yeah.
NES.
Nope,
Okay,
not,
it's not that
even
anyway.
that, man.
what is
Oh.
this?
Double Dragon or
No,
Streets or Urban Champion
You think it's Urban Champion? Okay.
or the Kunio.
I was thinking River
What-
City.
River City Rampage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. it has to
Or
be
Ransom,
River City.
right? River City
Yeah.
Ransom. It's absolutely that.
River City Ransom? Yeah.
Sweet. There we go.
Let's
Oh, hit
go-
back arrow. Yeah, there you go. I think that just there you go.
Oh man, I think
Uh,
I'm
the heck
not
is
gonna get
this?
this. It looks like it's
y-
an indie game.
yeah, let's skip this one.
It's like a thing you use to like separate
Yeah,
like in a movie theater.
let's skip this image. I still don't know.
What the heck?
I don't know.
Let's keep going. I don't know. Bro, oh my god, how big?
Freaking-
Oh, so okay, this is like only on the Xbox. Oh, damn, you already knew. Damn, nice. There we
Party
go.
animals.
Wow, yeah, I didn't know that.
I think
because
I-
of that level.
He's
yeah,
played,
Yeah.
that level did it. That makes sense.
he's played it
Okay,
before, so he knows it.
Yep.
nice.
All right. I'll count the Terminator one as a win too. We just didn't type it in. That's all it is.
Yeah, I agree. That was a good
Yeah,
pull,
yeah.
Ash.
That was hilarious though. That was hilarious.
All right. This is
What
like
the heck is
PS2 or
this? This
PS1
looks like-
graphics.
Yeah, it looks like PS1 graphics.
Yeah. If I think what I think this is, then let's keep going. Hold
What
on
do
a
you think
second.
it is? No.
Could be some
Radio
sort of racing
Shack.
game. I know that. I'm
Deus
getting.
Ex, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Did it have Radio Shack in it? Xbox?
No, that's like
No.
that's like a racing game, like Need for Speed. But let's keep going.
Yeah, maybe it is like Need for Speed.
To be safe, put in Need for Speed for the game.
Yeah, do that.
Because he'll tell us if it's a franchise. if it's
Yeah,
part of that
right.
franchise.
You want to do anything more specific, like Underground?
Need,
or
need,
something?
need,
Underground,
Need for Speed
maybe?
Underground. Yeah, Need for Speed Underground.
Oh!
Let's
Look at
go.
that.
See, that's my territory. Let's go. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
That's right. All right.
I like how we all had that episode of the show where we talked about how overrated that game is. Yet that was like the first one. You guys knew that.
Oh damn! It
Ooh,
got
yeah.
us. It got us. Damn.
Witcher?
No, that doesn't look good
If
enough. For
if it's Witcher, it would probably be Witcher 1 or
It
2.
would be a higher Metacritic score. It
Because
would
look
not
at
be a
this.
Yeah, it
76.
would.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It
You're
would not
right,
be a
you're right.
76.
I don't know. Want to skip?
Yeah.
Yeah, Skip.
Has
PS4, PS1. and
this is
PC.
definitely? Oh no, yeah, PS4. Well, this is a navigation menu up here.
Let me look something up real quick. Pull up.
Elder Scrolls Online. Well, no, they would have PS5.
no,
as
it would
well.
have given you a thing, wouldn't it? If
Yeah.
you guessed
Oh,
the
yeah,
right
you're
franchise.
right.
Yeah, it would have yeah.
What's another first person?
Wait. Okay, even though it does say that, let's try Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
It wouldn't.
Well, no,
no,
the Elder
tell you.
Scrolls would have
That-
yellow.
it would
Oh,
have been
yellow?
yellow. 'cause it
Okay.
would've been
Yeah.
part of that franchise.
Okay, got it.
No, I was
What
thinking
other
Oblivion
game-
too, but that was also PS3.
Oh, I
And
didn't
360.
read that part. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, because this thing here to navigate, I don't
Did
know.
Oblivion come out on PS3? I thought only Skyrim. I thought Oblivion was Xbox only. But anyway.
No, it came out on PS3 as well. Later on, but
Is
yeah,
there any other?
Oh no, Morrowind was the one that
yeah,
Yeah.
was Xbox only. Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
doesn't help.
The freak. Open
The-
world
the-
RPG.
Well, we knew that based on the other
Yeah.
E3 images, so
Well, yeah, we.
no shocker to that. Damn.
Yeah.
I want to know the
idea.
year of this game. So
Well, it said it
I-
came out on PS4, Xbox One, PC. So last generation. So within the last, 5 years, 4 years.
yeah. I say skip this one unless you guys have any answers for the answers for
don't.
this.
Nope.
Got nothing.
Skip.
Yeah. 2018?
Freak.
Bro, this is like medieval
No
stuff. How
idea.
come I'm not getting this right off the bat? What the hell?
Farm Simulator 2018.
Oh, wait.
Was this like the?
Kingdom Come Deliverance? I think this is
Yeah.
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Did that come out on consoles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. It has to be Kingdom Come Deliverance. It has to be.
Yeah.
Yes!
There we go.
Got it.
And Ash, you're doing good.
Yeah, I recognize it because like how wobbly the combat it is. So it was easy.
I don't know what this
What
is.
the freak is this?
Don't know. We're
Skip.
skipping this
Game
one.
number 806. Easy.
85% Metacritic score.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, 85%? Interesting.
And I don't know
Looks
what
like
I'm
a-
looking at.
I don't know what it
I
is.
know the art style is very.
Very interesting. This is PC.
PC
Oh,
only.
it's PC only.
PC only. Shoot.
Damn. All right. It's probably an indie game, probably, or a very known PC title. Who knows? So, ooh,
First person fantasy horror turn based. Yeah, I've got nothing. I don't
Yeah.
know. Those are too many
turn-based?
things.
Yeah.
Too many genres combined in one
Like,
thing.
here's my shotgun,
for a
take your
PC only
turn.
game.
You know what this monster is?
That's creepy.
No.
Yeah.
That just came out. I don't know. I give up.
Yeah, this it just came out last year, so this is like
I go-
definitely an indie game. But
Yeah,
I've never
I don't know
heard
this.
of this.
I do not know this game.
Is this
I am
like,
lost. We're losing this one.
It's like a VR game. Is this a VR game?
That's what it looks
That looks
like.
like it.
Yeah, this is definitely indie game because they have the guy's full name on there.
Yeah.
Buckshot
Roulette.
Buckshot Roulette.
Yeah, would never have guessed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I can't make out. Oh, wait a minute.
Looks like a picture.
It looks like some sort of pixel art or something actually, but it's a bit blurred. I still don't know for sure though, so we can skip unless you guys have any answers.
Nah.
Okay.
Metacritic
Wait.
scored
Oh,
90.
Metacritic 90.
That looks
It's like a
familiar
map.
for some. Yeah, it looks familiar for some odd reason.
Like Command and Conquer.
Command and Conquer as well. I was
Yeah,
thinking-
yeah. The seems it seems
I was thinking
it's-
RTS.
Yeah, it seems RTS like. Yeah. I hope it's
Which
Command and
one?
Conquer. Oh,
Just do
ooh,
Red
ooh,
Alert.
maybe.
Do Red
yeah,
Alert.
we'd say take a guess.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
All right.
And I've never even played Command and Conquer.
Undertale.
Looks like Undertale.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I was looking at that.
I swear that would be the funniest thing ever. We got that right off the bat because black and white.
Oh,
Damn it.
no.
I'm sad.
Oh.
Too old.
Old Atari. This looks like it must be an Atari game
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Like Space Invaders. Space
Yeah,
Invaders.
looks like kind of like Space
Oh, yeah.
Invaders.
Yeah, I agree.
That
Space
looks like the
Invaders.
ship.
Mm-hmm.
You would think it would have a Metacritic score now. Yeah, Space Invaders. Yeah.
How come I never got a
The
Metacritic? I
original.
mean, I guess Metacritic wasn't around when
It
that
wasn't
game
around
came
then.
out.
Super Monkey
Yeah,
Ball.
it makes sense. Super
Super
Monkey Ball.
Monkey
Yeah,
Ball.
Monkey Ball.
yeah.
You know which
yeah.
one?
I'm on.
Just do the first one.
Probably the second one.
You know the name of that? Just two?
Yeah, probably. It's either one or two.
Nope.
Okay, that's
It is
one.
Super Monkey Ball.
Yeah, never won one.
It's just one.
Yeah.
There we go.
Been on a roll here.
Okay. So these graphics look really good.
Yeah.
They
So
do.
this has to be current gen. Unless it was PC only.
Yeah. Let's give this first one.
Resident Evil 8 Village.
Okay.
I don't know, I don't
Type
know.
that in.
No, let's go to the next one.
There's a lot more
I mean-
grass than normal for Resident Evil Village, so yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Fantasy
Resident
Nine?
Evil.
Is this Anno?
No, it's not 9.
Wait,
I never played
fan,
Anno.
what'd you
So
say?
this is what?
Anno?
ANNO.
Yeah, Anno.
Which one?
I don't know.
1404. Or
Yeah,
what
looks like
year does that
based on
look?
the pictures, yeah.
1800, 1701.
Yeah, do 1800s. 1800.
No.
Okay, no.
Nope.
All right, I
Damn.
thought it
It's
might
only
have. 'cause it was
RTS.
Dude, I have
very-
no idea.
PC.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm lost.
it,
This is another
is it-
PC exclusive game, so I'm stuck on this one.
yeah.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Civilian?
Frontier
Like
Man
Civ?
2.
Is
The
it
Frontier.
Civilization?
One of the Civ games? Civilizations games?
No,
I don't
so
think it's
that's
one of the
what
Civ
I'm
games,
on
but you can
console
try
too,
it.
No?
Because those, I don't know, those haven't come out on console yet.
You sure? I thought they did. Which one? 6? I
Let's
guess?
go for 6.
6 came out on console, though.
Oh, it did. Yeah, see, I thought they did.
Role playing. Okay.
Oh,
So
Is this
it
that
on
maybe that
console?
Amazon RPG?
New World or something?
That would be an MMO, though. Yeah, the New World, I
Yeah.
think you think of. That
This
would
is
be MMO.
this
Oh.
is tactical role playing.
Yeah.
And I don't recognize this HUD either, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
Early access,
I think I got this. Hold up.
Okay.
I'm like stuck in between though. That's the problem. Is either Baldur's Gate 3 or is Divinity Original Sin? Is one
It's
of
not
those two
Baldur's
games.
Gate 3
It's
because
not
it's on
Baldur's Gate 3.
consoles.
Yeah, and this is not Divinity Original Sin either.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Yeah, those
What-
came out on console anyway. Aren't these all on Isn't this PC only?
Yeah,
This is PC only.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they also mentioned early access. I know Baldur's Gate 3 has been in early access since 2021. That's the
It
thing.
doesn't look like
No,
Baldur's Gate
before
3.
that. Yeah, these are all human characters, no? Yeah.
Yeah, you can still
I
play.
mean, there's humans in
human
Baldur's Gate
characters.
3,
Yeah.
but this
Yeah,
doesn't
but
look
you would
like
have a
it.
variety. Yeah, I don't think it's Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm
No.
pretty sure it's not Divinity Original Sin.
Yeah, it's looking less like it. Sure Games, yeah, it's definitely not them.
Yeah, I give up.
War Tales.
War Tales.
I
Tales.
never heard of that game.
Never heard of it.
War Tales. Ooh.
We'll do like two
I mean,
more.
it's a tactical RPG, man. You might like it, James.
Yeah, maybe. What is this? This
What's
looks like
excited?
Oh man, It's
Looks
kinda hard
like
to
a
tell.
Game Boy Color cartridge if you zoom in on it with a microscope.
No, I was
Yeah.
thinking of what's that one game that was it was a free PlayStation Plus game from a long time ago where you're that little like white thing. I don't know what you want to call it. You're like this little white thing.
Glass guy.
No, you can change like perspective, like move around the corners and stuff like that.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember the game. Yeah, and I know the concept. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we'll skip it since we can't think of the name. Yeah, it's not that. What is this? 87.
Looks familiar.
87%.
It almost
go.
looks Metroidvania style game.
Yeah.
There's like a little grappling hook or something.
Yeah. that's
Something,
what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't look familiar to me at all.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Oh,
God.
I'm
This one
losing.
shouldn't count.
I am
Android
losing
game?
this one.
I don't
Oh
know
my
this one at
God.
all.
I'm losing.
We shouldn't count this one. We should do two more after this.
I'm
Okay.
losing this one.
None
I'm
of us are gonna
losing.
know this one. This was on
No.
Android.
That is the most random ass game that we ever came across, bro. Only my friend Julian had the Ouya. He would have knew this
Powerful.
one.
Towerfall. Yeah, never.
That
played
isn't
this
just on
game.
Ouya though, is it? I think I've heard of that. I thought I've heard of that game.
Yeah,
besides
there's
that.
I think Towerfall like Ascension or something like that that's available.
Wow.
All right, we'll do
Ridiculous.
2 more then.
Okay.
Left. What's it? Get Out.
Not too sure.
That's a movie.
Yeah, I
What's
thought
that,
it was a movie.
Isn't that the prison game? Isn't it called Get Out?
No, that's called
Two Brothers or something? Oh no.
no, that's the game that came before that. Isn't it A Way Out?
Oh, Way Out. Yeah, A Way Out. You're correct.
Is it?
Get Out.
I thought it was.
That's
Ah,
a
why-
movie,
why am I-
right?
Yeah, it's a movie.
All right, let's try A Way Out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at that.
Yeah.
All by the sleeve. That's hilarious.
First try. Look at that.
Donkey
Rayman?
Kong Country. You think Rayman?
Looks Rayman.
All right. All for Rayman. Raise your hand. Great. You got to do a half. All right. We'll do Rayman first then. Rayman what?
The first one. That one, yeah. No, okay.
This is definitely not Donkey Kong. So it's not rated.
No,
No.
it's old.
Yeah.
Could be. Only on
Oh, I'm
PC.
not gonna know this one
Oh,
either.
Maple
Let's do
Story.
another
Maple
one.
Story. Maple Story.
There's Maple Story? Okay.
Maple Story.
Never played Maple Story, so.
I never did, but I know some friends that do. It looks familiar.
Yeah.
There we go.
Maple
Hey,
Story.
there you go.
Easy.
Nice. I guess we'll do one more.
Silent Hill? I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of fog. It could be a Silent
Yeah,
Hill.
that's why I was like Silent Hill because
We can try it.
of all the fog.
I don't think it's Silent Hill, but you can go for it.
Which one?
Definitely not the first one.
Yeah, it's not the
maybe
room.
two or
'cause
something?
yeah.
Silent Hill at all.
Mist?
100%. You said Mist?
I don't know. I'm just talking out of
I was
school.
like,
I have no idea.
I don't think so. But
Yeah, I'm not recognizing anything so far for this one. So. Oh, so this is some sort of horror game. Okay.
PS5.
Yeah.
And it came
PS5.
on late. It came on latest hardware. So okay.
Dead by Daylight 2? Or not Dead by Daylight, Dying Light 2. There you go.
No,
Possibly?
Dying Light 2 is more modern.
Yeah, PS5, PC.
Yeah.
No, like the setting I feel like is more modern or like
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh,
could
I
be wrong.
see
You
what
don't
you
think that's like
mean.
architecture back there? It could be like old architecture. And where does it take
Yeah,
place at? Do
maybe.
you know?
It takes
No, it's in the
place in a
United
different
States.
area. Isn't it's
Oh.
back in the United States? Because I know in Dying Light 1, it takes place in Haran or something like that, or some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it takes place in the US. I could be wrong though.
We can try Downland 2 and see what happens.
Anybody
I don't
against
think it
that?
is, but
You don't think it is? So you want to
I
not
don't think
do
it is, but go ahead.
you can do it, but I don't think it is.
Nope.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's just
no,
an adventure game?
I have no
Just
clue
a-
what game this could
Just
be.
an adventure game. Okay.
It looks like third person the way it's.
Mhm.
Third person ish, yeah.
Oh,
Bro,
2024.
it literally came out this year.
Oh, this
That's
is like
funny.
Brand new game. What the hell kind of?
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't know what looks like this. Like,
Did the game even come out yet? That's the real question.
Well, it says it originally released 2024, and it has a Metacritic score. So yeah,
Okay.
it came out.
I don't even know what this game is.
The
yeah, what is
freak
it? You play as a
this?
nun?
Yeah.
Odd
I have
Meat
no idea what this is.
Looks cool though. I
Odd
wanna-
Odd Meter is the developer.
Developer.
Yeah, I'm lost. I want to able to guess
Like,
guess this game.
No clue.
Like Oregon Trail? I mean, they're stuck, right? Like-
Modern Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
Nah,
well,
I'm
let's find
lost.
out.
Unless you guys got anything. So
No.
All right. Indica?
Indica.
Yeah.
Indica, probably.
nope, never heard of this one.
Never.
We're gonna have to do one more. We're not ending this on a
We have
loss.
to finish on. We have to finish when we know. Yeah.
Wait. What are those little dots? Those look familiar.
No clue.
No Man's
Yeah.
Sky
Bit of a loss on this one.
You think it's
Yeah, I
No
don't
Man's
know.
Sky?
Next.
Oh,
could be.
Why is there
Zoids?
a robot?
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
I was thinking
No, it's PC.
Maybe it is No Man's Sky because it doesn't have robot. Oh,
No,
you said
'cause No Man's Sky's on everything. Star
Yeah.
Citizen? I don't know.
I would think Star Citizen, honestly. That's the only game that's on PC, which
And
I feel bad for people putting so much money into it. So
yeah, it's only in beta too. Like it's not even.
Is that even on here?
No.
oh,
Is it one word? Star Citizen?
Well, you put an E. It's supposed to be CITI. Learn to spell, James.
Yeah, I
Nope.
should learn. Is it? Maybe it's one word.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Nope.
But,
It's
Nope.
not on there. Let's see.
So they don't count it yet because it has a
Mech
Oh,
Warrior? Mech Warrior? or
No,
something?
turn
Mech
based.
I
Assault?
think it's shoot. Oh, what is it called? What's it called? I had it.
does this start with an A? Armor Core?
No, it's not Armored
No,
Core.
Armored Core
Armored
is
Core's
a
not
turn-based
turn-based.
Hold on.
strategy.
I gotta look
Oh.
at my Steam library. I have it on my wish list.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, because I played it. What is it called? BattleTech. I think it's BattleTech.
Okay.
I didn't even check if it's 2 words or one. Yes, it is.
There you go.
Cool. We ended it on a win. Yes, I knew it was BattleTech because it reminded me of Front Mission, and that's why I played it on my PC through Game Pass. I was like, oh, this is cool, but then I stopped playing it because I want to play it. I want to own it and play it on my Steam Deck. So yeah, that was fun. A fun
Good game.
ending. Yeah,
Good
to-
games.
At least, yeah, we got a lot of them correct. Which is
I
nice.
felt
Better
I
than
felt
last
good
time.
about that Need for Speed one, bro. Because I was like,
Yeah, that was a good call.
I know those graphics. I know the advertisement. Fun fact: Best Buy was advertising Need
The
for Speed
one
Underground
guest
too.
game we did.
Yeah.
Bam.
Hey, words. Welcome to the podcast. Sorry, I didn't even see the chat behind there. I gotta get like a third monitor because when I have that screen up, the chat is behind it, so I couldn't see anything. Oh man, but yeah,
You
so
just have the stream up on your phone.
I do have it there, but it doesn't show the chat.
No.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, yeah, it's not showing the chat. I have the chat up here, but it's not showing any chat. I wonder why. Yeah, I don't know why he did that. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, you should just bring your iPad and like put YouTube up and just watch your own stream.
I should do that. I should just be inside the stream. When are we gonna get net navies so we can get them to kind of navigate around our computers and stuff like that? all Mega Man Battle Network fans will understand me. Yeah, that was a little fun end to the podcast. We will be back again next Saturday for episode 100, where we'll be doing a little bit of a special. I'm trying to get a couple of guests on there. We will have the Geek Show showing up, and I'm hoping to get one more guest on board. And yeah, it's going to be a fun topic. We're just going to have fun because it's, officially episode 100.
I'd like to see how well Geek Show does on this Guess That Game.
Yeah. We should try that. We'll test him. We'll have an entry program to be a guest on the podcast. You have to.
We should have like a retro version of that site, So that way they don't bring up like games that just came out this year. I'm just like, bro, I don't know about that one. And Dick does awesome. Dick or something. I'm like, bro, I don't recognize that. Yeah, I don't know. Just a suggestion. I don't know if they have that.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, episode 100 next Saturday, so definitely join us there. It's gonna be exciting. Be exciting for that. It's crazy to think 100 episodes. Like, it's not 100 straight episodes. We took a couple times we had to move it off, and of course during holiday season we didn't do episodes there. But yeah, 100 episodes of the podcast, the Random Encounter podcast, man.
Hell yeah!
I can't believe it. But anyways. Thanks for watching, everyone. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Sitting at 114 subscribers, so every bit does count. Check out my Nintendo Switch video. Not my best work, in my opinion. It was one of those things, for me coming back from being sick and all that other stuff. I don't think I put in the best effort into making that video. But, I have over 1,000 views, and a lot of people did enjoy the video, so I do appreciate you guys for enjoying that. We'll have another video this week. And yeah, hopefully I can get better content coming out soon, like other reviews on hardware. It's just I gotta, get the hardware first before I can do that. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for all of that stuff. Ash, where can I catch you at?
You can catch me at Astro on YouTube. So I'm still chilling a little bit. I'm probably going to make an update video sometime this weekend, just so I can let people know I know things are happening. It's just I just don't talk about them. That's basically what it is. Because I have some people asking me about about this history of this, about this Martin Luigi stuff. I'm like, yes, I know. I just been chilling for a bit, just trying to do my own side quests. So,
what about you, Fan?
I mean, I'm here every Saturday. Well, most of the time. But yeah, you guys can catch me, with the Random Encounter. You can find me at Phaneckswhy on YouTube, Twitch, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, or you can, catch us here. Just hang out.
Yeah, most of the time is right. You've been on here the longest with me. So yeah, definitely been the longest member of this podcast. What about you, Bryant?
red_so_deep on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure I have some milestone episode coming up. Like this next one is like my 25th or 50th or something like that. Like I need to go back and count it, but I know I have some milestone either this time or this podcast or like the next one or something.
Yeah. Everybody has a milestone. Ash has been on here for I don't know how many.
I'm looking that up right now.
Yeah.
Just say. I wonder if I can just
see how far back.
Yeah, I'm trying to I think my first episode you did put my name as a feature, so I'm just trying to go based off of that go based off of that filter and go from up.
I think I did. Yeah, let me see. Go to because I have the podcast playlist. Let's look at the videos there.
There's episode 76. No,
it's gotta be before that. Maybe in the 40s.
Okay, it's a bit better. Let me see. Oh no, it's actually before 38 actually. Because that's when MP Sensei came through.
Yeah. I see that. Yeah, MP Sensei.
All right, let me do feet. So you did you did that. Let me go back further. And then
This
that's
one-
when Phaneckswhy came in at episode 8. And then Oni Wheelie came at 13th. I'm just looking for episode 37, 36.
Yeah, I
Can't
don't-
find.
Yeah, you're not on here on episode 35. You're not there.
Let me see,
What
try
episode
that. Let
did
me
you
try
come
that.
in? Yeah, this is interesting. Now I'm thinking, like, what episode did you come in on?
I'm finding the
Damn.
episode I came in on.
This one here is with Raging Kodiak, episode 24.
I
Oh,
came
no,
in
Ash, you were
episode
here.
67.
Ash, you were episode 20. You were here.
Episode 20?
Yeah. You came in what episode, Bryant?
67.
67? Wow, it's been that long ago?
Wow. Oh, wow. Episode 20. That's crazy.
So you'll be at 33.
Yeah, I
That's
guess
nuts. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I didn't think it was that far back. That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, fan
I just learned.
What's up?
I just learned that the voice of Shredder from Ninja Turtles was Uncle Phil from The Fresh Prince of
Yeah.
Bel-Air. I didn't know.
Oh
that.
yeah. I've been knowing about
did
that.
not know that.
I'm always the biggest
Yeah.
fan of Uncle Phil, man. He's awesome. I love him.
And Urkel was freaking Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic,
Hedgehog.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jaleel White. He's amazing.
Yep. You know what's funny? Somebody has showed me a while back that there was a Sonic CD movie that I never knew came out. Like, it was pretty cool. It's like 50 minutes long, and it's fully animated and fully voiced in English and everything like that. It was pretty cool. I was like, oh man, like I did not know this thing exists. I thought I watched every Sonic animated thing that was out there, but no, apparently I didn't.
Don't brag too much about that, James.
Hey, there was some cool Sonic stuff out there. So
I like
man, used to-
the cartoons, like in the morning, like the serious one and the cartoon one where I eat chili dogs all the time.
yeah. That one I used to watch all the time because they gave that like on the USA Network. And I'll never forget, one of my fondest memories was the Christmas tree up. And I'm here laying down underneath the Christmas tree, and they were playing like Sonic cartoons in the afternoon or the evening. And I would just watch them. And I remember getting a VHS of the one where Sonic goes slow and like everything's going slow. They're like sloths or whatever. All I know is the episodes are going slow, and that one I would play over and over again. Kind of the same thing like with the Ninja Turtles animated series of when they get that thing and they like flip the bus upside down and they're kind of stuck in there. There's like this little raid there. Like I would play that over and over again. Oh man, good times. Good times. Yeah, old times. But yeah, as always, you can find me here at The Random Encounter, where we have a podcast that we run, as well as I do videos weekly and stream Thursday and Friday. Thursday, of course, being the group stream, and Fridays being the solo stream. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Fan. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Bryant. And we will catch you guys next time. Stay tuned in the stream to be forwarded to the Geek Show because he has archives going on. And I was able to actually do a raid. I figured out how to do the raid on YouTube and send people over there. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Catch you guys next time.
See you later.
Peace.